I'm gonna put on an iron shirt. Chase the devil them out of earth. I'm gonna send him out to space. Find another race. Oh yes, Satan is a frivolous man. On set, live. Flirt with my mum somewhere else, blood. Hey, bro. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunday Sessions. And as you can see, it's a fucking beautiful summer's day today, and what better way to spend it than drinking G&Ts and grilling chickens. Now, I didn't have enough money to buy 2 chickens because I bought a really good one, so I'm just going to walk you through the marinade. Plain and simple, easy. 600 ml of buttermilk into a bowl, 2 tablespoons of red chili flakes. I use Turkish pul biber, a tablespoon of crushed cumin, the zest of 2 limes, and about 15 grams of salt. That sat in the buttermilk for 2 days, and it's been allowed to penetrate, suck up the juices. It's going to leave us with a nice, moist chicken, right? So what we're going to do to accompany our juicy bird, we're going to do some grilled peppers, and we're going to make like a chermoula sauce, which is a North African coriander, lime juice and spice salsa almost, right? So first things first, I'm in quite a good position. I don't have to stand up, I can just drop things here. I've got some corno peppers. If you can't find cornos, use everyday red bell peppers. I'd say use the red ones because yellows and greens don't really carry any flavour. For me, the most pointless vegetable in the world is a green pepper. Doesn't bring anything to the table. My mum disagrees apparently, but they're just shit. Crack on some salt. Turn them over. Give them a rub in the board. A little bit more salt, and all we're going to do onto the grill. Let them do their thing. They're on quite a high heat. We want them to char and blacken. What happens is that the skin blackens, but the steam from the heat created on the inside cooks the pepper almost inside out. Let them do their thing, cracking away, job's a good one, right? Right, so while the peppers are charring, I just want to do the sauce and get it out of the way, and then we can have complete control over our chicken. I don't want to fucking mess about and try to grill a chicken and then make a sauce. It's a summer's day, there's no stress. Let's just make a really delicious smashed coriander dressing, right? So, get a little bit of water out my pestle and mortar. Here, I have some garlic. Normally when I get the pestle and mortar out, the first thing that always goes in is garlic, right? So I'm gonna go 2 cloves, right? Give them a crash. That one's for Camille. Nice crack of salt. Salt's gonna help break the garlic down. And we're just gonna give it a smash. Right, garlic's turned into a paste. We're gonna go in with 2 rocket chilies, right? These are fucking fire, these chilies. Just take the heads off. Just chop them down because it makes it easier for them to break down, right? In they go. Give those a crack as well. Smash. Right, so garlic's done, chili's done. In here, I have a teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon of pul biber, Turkish chili flakes, and a teaspoon of sweet paprika. That goes in. Give that a rub about. I'm just going to turn these peppers. So look, that's what you're looking for. Blackened, not burnt all the way through. So we just want to burn the skins really. Already we're starting to get the sweet drip. There she is. Oh. Right, so now in here we have chili, garlic, dry chili, paprika, cumin, and some salt. We want to chop in, I'm gonna go with this full bunch of coriander. I like to chop it now just because it makes it easier to break it down, right? So nothing too fancy, but we're just helping to start the breakdown process, right? A little bit of coriander. So now we're going to go in with our coriander. And we're going to do the same. We're going to crush this down. Let it let out all of this beautiful flavour into our little sauce. We smashed it down, right? And we've ended up with this deep green tinge of red paste, yeah? So we've got like vibrant coriander, deep flavours from garlic, chili flakes, fresh chilies. We need to cut it with some acid, yeah? So I'm gonna go in with lime juice. Now, this is going to give us a vibrancy. At the minute, yeah, it's great, but it needs a lift, a little push, a little something different, right? So, coriander and lime go great together. I'm going to go in with the juice of one lime first and then taste it. Fiery, clean, acidic, salty, delicious. Now, in order for this to be like spoonable, we need some olive oil. It's a good glug of olive oil. So, we've added our lime juice. Got like this beautiful dark, deep green colour. We've got a pepperiness from the olive oil. We're just going to let it sit. So now the longer this sits, the better it gets. The olive oil helps travel the flavours around and it almost marinates. So we're going to leave that in the pestle and mortar until the chicken's ready. And we're going to pull off our peppers. Peppers, if you watch the video as it progressed, they slowly went from like big and bold to slightly thin and flat. That tells us that our peppers are done. Just going to pull them off and stick them into a bowl, right? So we've got our peppers in a bowl. Now we want to trap the steam in this bowl, so I've got a little bit of cling film. And we're just going to cover them for about 15 minutes, just until they go cold, right? Just cling film, just like that. Make sure it's nice and tight. A little press down and let these steam. They're going to release their juices and they're going to be delicious. We steam peppers under cling film so it makes it easier for us to take the skin away, and it also traps it in and makes it a quicker process. You don't have to cover them, but it'll take double the time. If we trap the heat in that bowl, they're allowed to just steam, carry on cooking. So if there's any that are undercooked or a little bit more al dente, they have the ability to cook through completely. Peppers are steaming, chermoula's done. We're going to revisit the peppers in a minute, but now we're going to put our bird on the grill. So I've left this bird out for about 45 minutes. It's up to room temperature. When you cook chicken on the bone like this, if you allow your meat to come up to the bone, you one, have an even cooking consistency, and two, it doesn't take that extra 20 minutes to cook. So this whole bird that weighs probably about 1.8, 1.9 kilo, it's probably going to take me about 25 minutes to cook. 5-minute rest, and we're good to go. So, that being said, we're gonna season over our skin. Now, we seasoned the buttermilk, right? And that was to help put salt into the meat, where we now need to put salt on the exterior to give our like crispy, crackly chicken skin that extra oomph of flavour. So I'm just gonna flip it over. And we wanna season the inside as well. Right, so we've got our grill set up, right? I'm at about a 4 count. We want to gently cook this chicken. The buttermilk on the chicken has the ability to burn quicker, so we want a gentle heat. What I am gonna do, add a piece of oak. Now this was sent to us by Smoky Oak Barbecue, shout out the boys. And this is just gonna give us a little flavor, a little different heat source. It's gonna smolder and just like kiss our chicken before it fucks off into the air. So we're just gonna add a little log. Wanna make that little bit of smoke. And already I've got some in the background that's smoking. Now, we're gonna go down with our chicken. Just gonna give my grill a little wipe. Make sure there's nothing that's stuck on. And then we're just gonna go down with it, really. Chicken. Ready? Chicken dippers. I flipped my chicken over. I've started to develop colour here, right? As I said before, buttermilk and yogurt-based marinades have the tendency to colour up too fast. So I've got some colour, I've turned it over. The chicken's still on the bone, so we have that safety blanket underneath that if the bone starts to burn and take too much colour on, that our meat's not going to be completely fucked. Like if you look at this chicken now, before I turned it, this part was here, right? So I know my hottest part of the grill is like this little rectangle shape here. The bit where my log is, where these two legs were, isn't taking colour on, but it doesn't mean that it's not taking heat and flavour. You need to be able to see where the hot spots and the cold spots are, and then start to work around that way. Right, so our chicken, I grilled it like 60% on the bone side. I've turned it over just to get some colour up. I'm gonna flip it now and we're gonna rest it, right? So, hello, by the way, if any of you have noticed, my t-shirt's changed. I got shat on by a bird, right? So I've had to change my t-shirt, quick little outfit change. But now we're gonna pull our chicken off and we're gonna have a little rest. Voulez-vous loucher avec moi? We're gonna go back to our peppers. Just gonna take the skin off. They've had time to rest and chill. Oh, perfectly cooked. We're just gonna take the skin off and then lay them out beautifully on a nice little pretty plate. What a guy, man. Right, so now I'm just going to strain any excess juice that we've got left in these peppers just over the top. We don't want to lose any of the flavour. There it is. That's all just like fucking secret, delicious juice, right? Oh, my friend.
You're right.
I'm okay. How are you? Come say hello to the YouTube.
YouTube.
YouTube's, yes.
Hello, you Hassan followers.
And you now, you know your video's got the most views out of all of them.
How much are we gonna make?
Not a lot yet. Not enough.
Is it ready to eat?
Yes, wait. I'm gonna cut it. Sit down over there next to Typhoon, and I'm gonna cut it, and we can eat it. Yeah.
I got a steak. Can I do it?
Yeah. We'll just. Hadi, quick. I'll let you cook the steak. There's charcoal, there's curry, there's everything. Let me finish this, and we'll. Tamam.
Cut a little bit there.
Yok ya, we'll move. Man.
Shake it, what?
No, please. Thank you. It's resting.
Very good. We're gonna be famous, but
You're gonna be famous, bro. You're gonna be famous. People are gonna stop and see you in Tesco's and stuff, bro.
No, I went to one show and they said to me, I saw you on the new YouTube channel.
Shut up.
Honestly.
What shop?
Oh, this Turkish girl there.
Yeah.
I said to me, I saw you on the YouTube. I said,
How did it make you feel? Do you feel special?
Oh, yes.
All right, cool. Let's do this and I feed him. Right, so I'm gonna finely slice this white onion. That'll do, we don't need loads. Just gonna give this a little season. Take the edge off. Now this is gonna go into here. I've got a little bit of sherry vinegar, just like that. So now we've got like sweet, acid, hum from onion. I want a little bit of lube, bring it all together. And then we're just gonna toss this. Delicious. Peppers dressed with olive oil, sherry vinegar, white onion, pepper. Sound effects are back.
Halloumi, tomato and bread. That's
Yes.
traditional food.
Yes, halloumi, tomatoes and bread. Anyway, chicken, rested, good bounce, crispy. We're gonna go down the middle until we reach the best bread. I'm just gonna give it a
Oh boy,
little cleaver in.
come on. Denzo, get
Right,
Go.
now
Give
I'm gonna take the drum and the thigh off. We've got a breast, drum and a thigh here. Look at that. Nice and juicy. Split these in half. So we've got 2 thighs. So look, in here, we've got beautiful, moist chicken breast. That's the buttermilk that's soaked up all the flavors. Just cooked, still got that like bounce to it. Just gonna chop through it. Look at all the juice in there. Just perfectly cooked chicken. Low and slow, flavour from the yolk. Getting a nice little build up at the bottom. So I'm just gonna put this chicken back on the board it rested on, just so that it's got the opportunity to suck up those juices again. And we're just gonna dress this plate. So, a handful of these peppers, right? Just like that. They've sat, they're dressed, they've almost marinated again. And then I wanna go on, since I've cooked the breast meat so beautifully, I wanna go on with breast meat. I normally go for thighs, right? find a nice piece. Got some breast meat there. We'll stick a drum on. We'll stick a thigh on. Got a little gap here that I can stick another something in. There's another little bit of breast meat there, yeah? I want to go little crack of salt again. And then we've got our chermoula. Just going to spoon this over the top. Little olive oil to finish. Fucking summertime, baby. Gonna go a little bit of breast.
Is it cooked?
Got chicken, fiery chermoula, a little bit of sweetness from pepper. It's just delicious. There's acidity that cuts through from sherry vinegar. There's lime juice that we've put on top of the chicken. The buttermilk's given us like this depth. The skin's fully rendered out and gone crispy. It's just like it's barbecue 101, man. It's like meat, sauce, garnish, acid, fat, salt, delicious. Summertime, ladies and gentlemen. Buttermilk chicken, chermoula, roasted peppers, pink grapefruit G&T. All is good. Good little grapefruit. Right.
Biraz da müzik yapsak gene şey.
Come.
Come. Is it eatable?
Yes,
Good.
it is eatable.
What?
It is eatable.
Oh.
That's how we do it.
Sunday sessions. Yeah.
Sunday session.
So-
Değil mi? Nasıl bir şey tavuk mi?
What do you think of it, Cam?
I think this is very nice.
Thanks, Camille. He said to me in Turkish, it's not
Aynen.
cooked.
Baba.
Come, George, put the camera down, let's go. Want some gin and tonic?
I'm driving. Oh.